Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel. We're about to jump into your sun, your moon, and your rising. Singles, couples, men and women, cross watchers, you are welcome. So let's talk about the story of love and how sometimes love won't be those constant fairy tale moments. If we lived in the constant fairy tale moment, we would go insane. We're created to feel a vast majority of emotions. And when we only feel the happy high, whether it's from a night on the town with someone we might like and just like only, that would end somewhere, we're all adults here. Or maybe it's someone that gave you a look that left you enamored. You know, you never went and spoke with them, and you're beating yourself up, and they never walked up and spoke to you, so they're beating themselves up, and you never see each other again, so you will always have that what if. But what if I told you that what if was what was meant to be? What is love? Love is being able to stick through it all with somebody. I'm not talking about things that would deem unhealthy or would bring one's mental well-being down. I'm talking about the mistakes that people make that can be worked through. Some things I will say that you should forgive and forget. And some things I will say you should forgive but never forget. But if you're going to be in love or you're going to love someone, then forgiveness is a part of that spectrum of emotions. One cannot be guarded off to love. If you feel that you're going to block yourself off, the thought of it, so forth and so on, to protect your emotions, then that's great. But I'm going to say something as a real grade A reader to my Aquarius nation. I can't speak for the Aquarians that don't come to my channel. I can only speak for those that come to my channel and say, yo, I like your material, dude. Even if you downvoted one day because I say something you don't like, I'm going to say this. You can protect your garden all day long, but if you do not allow water into your garden will wither and die. Yes, you can go through life alone. But let's take those who say, I'll never fall in love and then go get a dog. Or I'll never fall in love and then go get a cat. Or I'll never fall in love and then they go pick up artwork. Or I'll never fall in love, but you see where it's going? Love is love, and without love, we will all wither and die. We've all heard the stories of people withering and dying from losing their significant other. I mean, hell, I nearly withered and died when my mother passed. So, love is love. And I think this reading isn't going to be so much about boyfriend, girlfriend, but love. But if it does apply to you on a level that, hey, that's my boyfriend, or that's my girlfriend, or that's my husband, or that's my wife, or that's my significant other, or that's my twin flame, my soulmate, divine partner, divine union, whatever you roll with, then by all means go with that. But you have to understand, but staying closed off to love, it can only go so far. I understand that things have hit you in the past. And I don't think that I'm talking to a whole nation. I think I'm talking to someone small and specific. Before we continue, shout out to Diamond in the Rough. I'll post her in the community section. Go check her out. An amazing, phenomenal reader for the record. Very kind-hearted. Very wise. She's got some great stuff for Aquarians. So go check that out. Staying closed off eventually will drain your reservoir of love. And that's not something that you want to do. We've all gone through those heartbreaks. We've all gone through those pains. We've all gone through it. And what do we have after that? We have the Temperance and the Hanged Man. You have to learn with love. And the reason I'm going to break it down with temperance is because if you look, she has one toe in the water and her foot on land. Does that mean she is against love? No. But it understands that, you can submerge yourself within it, but if you submerge yourself within it too much, you're going to drown. And sometimes drowning in it is ecstasy, but sometimes drowning in it can really, really, really lead to a phase where you're not, what the hell? How many people have done something out of love, whether it's for a significant other, a family member, a pet, whatever, where they literally put themselves not so much in physical harm's way, but they step off of their path. They let love say, oh, I need to be there to complete this person, or I need love to complete me, or I need someone else to complete me, when in reality, no, that's not how it goes. You go forth completed within completion, and then you attract that unto you. There's nothing wrong with reaching in and pulling your significant other or another person out of the pit when they're going through it. But understand at the same time, too much of that, you can weigh yourself thin, and that's not good, whether it is a family or a romantic partner. Next up, we have the Hanged Man. I'm just going to put it like this. A few of you have an initiation coming. I think a lot of people are going to have initiations. I see a lot of people within all 12 signs, sun, moon, rising, whatever, going through serious shifts during the darker time of the year. Now, I am a Catholic, yes, and probably going to say that forever, but I understand the craft deeply. And I'll never abandon that. And I've powwowed with all of my forces, and they're like, dude, we get it. Yeah, we get it. This is just another extension of your path, bro. But I'm going to jump back into the love, but I have to say this. During the dark time of the year, watch how animals prepare. The veils get thinner. I know it's getting thin for quite a few of you right now. I know that quite a few of you are maybe closing your eyes and having those flash images. Maybe feeling your uncle or your grandfather or your grandmother or your great-great-grandfather that you never met coming on forth and telling you things, and you think you're crazy until you go talk to someone else in the family. And then you look at the picture and you've never seen it before, but you're like, I know that person. That's what happens with the thinning of the veil. And I think that a lot of you are about to jump into ancestral magic. It doesn't matter so much your religion, because family's family. And ain't no God in the universe that I know or goddess would ever say we will strip you from your family. And trust me, I've done plenty. I did every prayer under the sun. I'm going to share this. We're going to get back into it. I had a priest, a deacon, and everybody just doing everything. I got anointed. And you know what happened after all that? They were still there. So that was just a little side note to the read. That's not, that's whoever resonates with that. Continue to hone your craft during the winter time. I know this might be a boring time for all, but this goes out to those who want to run into that love and that emotional completion coming around springtime. Take this winter time and deprive yourself of what you truly do not need. Okay, I'm not saying go there and buy a bunch of ramen noodles from the local Safeway or Giant or corner store. I'm not saying only eat ravioli out the can, even though ravioli out the can is kind of good. I'm just being real. We all been there. But I'm not saying you have to deprive yourself of nutrients and things of that nature. Still eat to the best of your abilities. I mean, deprive yourself of, do I really need to go to the bar? Do I really need that little liquor store drink? How can I help the end of my day? Yeah, I could go drink that bottle of wine or those 2 beers or those 3 shots of scotch, whatever, or whiskey, because we hunters drink whiskey. Winchester. Anyway, we'll get back to that. I haven't abandoned the Winchester flow. But side note for those who are still here, whoever guesses who said this gets a free reading. Now, you got it. I might butcher it, but we're going to see. You think I got to choose my interns, and I chose you people because you're such a surgical dream team? You're lazy. whining. Butterfingers over there is just downright depressing. And you Yang, you just annoying. Pretty sure I got that right. So chime in below, whoever gets that gets to read. Back to the Two of Cups. The Fool. The Ten of Pentacles. I give my left foot for that. I would give my left leg for this. Not literally. Metaphorically. Don't take my left. The Two of Cups. The Fool. The Ten of Pentacles. I'll say that one more time, then I'll break it down the way I break it down. The Two of Cups. The Fool. The Ten of Pentacles. The Lovers. For the love that wants to come your way and you turn it down, I think you'll really regret it one day. I'm not saying that this love, I do see this being between a man and a woman. I'm very accepting of my everybody knows Craft and Conjure Cosmic Star Sage. Everybody knows me. I be loving everybody. Come on to my channel, everybody welcome. But this go around, I see something on the lines of like, yeah, that's just a little too much for my thanks spirit. Marriage and kids. And I'm not saying that anyone can't. You see where I'm going with it. I'm not trying to butcher this or things like that. So let's just go with a happy ending, okay? Marriage and kids, husband and wife. And when you enter in that Two of Cups, it's going to be like a clink of the glass. And it's like you're going to be enamored by her. But I think she's going to be more enamored by him. So if you are that Aquarius gentleman, that does apply to you. If the Aquarius woman, I hate to say it, but you might be enamored. You might just be head over heels for somebody. Heard Scorpio, but you know me, I don't like throwing them signs out there like that. So we're gonna go with the water typey flow, that deep stuff. I heard they are an ego killer though, so they're not gonna be like, for the fun ones who are in, okay, we all know flirting and banter. How there's a difference between an egotistical douchebag and a healthy form of cockiness. You know, always talking about how much you have is, you know, annoying. But when you put it in a fun way, you know, I can tell you, you know, that it could be fun. We all got to pick at each other and poke fun. And I don't mean some, you know, I'll see where I'm going with it, man. Ladies, you know damn well what I'm talking about, okay? But again, Ten of Pentacles, it can really go into something that is deep and profound. Wow, we're only 17 minutes in? No, we're only 13 minutes in. Whoa. Okay, excuse me. I don't know why I thought I was 17 minutes in. Because I got this bright light in front of me. Rest your mind. Rest your mind. What else we got on the love? There'll be no need to be defensive of this. For those that resonate, those days are pretty much coming to an end. You go through things in life. You go through shifts. You go through problems. You go through things. We've all been through the Ten of Swords. We've all had the Tower. No one at all has ever had more than, we all get towers. If you've never had a tower moment or not one card that will make you cringe and go, oh man, not you, chime in below. I want to see how many people never got the tower. Because if you've never gotten the tower, we probably don't like you very much right now. Now I'm playing. But you've been through this Ten of Swords. You've had your heart broke before. For the gentleman to resonate with this, I don't mean one actual literal flower. But she didn't cherish the fact that you walked through the shadow in the valley of death for that one beautiful flower, just for her. Even though a female ancestor or a goddess, an angelic being, whatever it may be, was telling you don't do it. You went and picked that flower for her. And she took it, she ripped it up, and she stomped on it and destroyed it. And you had to get up and pull the swords out of your back in order to move forward. But you did it. You did it. And you came out with the Fool energy. You're coming out with the Ten of Pentacles. So that's a little message from my gentleman. You know what I'm saying? You've been there, man. You've been there. Now, that's not just specifically for gentlemen. You know how hard it is. You've been there. Now, pull those swords out your heart. Who is that girl that's enamored by you that wants to bring me the Ace of Cups? Is she the Empress? She's very Venusian. And she understands the side of splurging and having fun and the side of being frugal and saving. Now, I think that if you open your heart to that energy, to her, she's going to do something for you that makes you very, very happy. And I'm not going to say it. It's not bad. Screw it. I'm not going to say it's going to happen tomorrow. She'll give you a child. All you have to do is love her. And do what you can to be a good man. And a good father. We're not done. I just want to move stuff out the way because, running out of space. Literally running out of space. Or also, Aquarius, one of you are the one that's gonna have that little win. Congratulations. If you resonate with this reading, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to donate, check all the information down below. And if you want to book me, check all the information down below. I knew this was going to pop up. Release your power. Interestingly enough, quite a few of you are the enamored ones out there. And I think that maybe you should go out there and start to let that, I said the enamored ones, well, let that vibe of attraction come your way, because it's gonna, I don't want to say everyone's gonna go out there and completely just lock eyes with that person and be like, I'm not saying you won't, but if you get out there and you look around a little bit, take your head out your cell phone, just might find it. Yeah, if for some reason things happen when I snap my fingers, so if you fall in love, just let me know. So, what's next? A commercial, apparently. But I know y'all probably tired of hearing that song on repeat, like, bro, go ahead, we get it. This popped up on a TikTok reading, I think. Due to us being in retrograde, it doesn't shock me that you're going to have the return of someone into your life. Death in the maiden, invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. My best advice is to stay very, very clear away from that person. If you are into the art of hoodoo, voodoo, the craft, whatever spiritual tradition you are into, I would say lean towards the protection aspect of it. Not saying that this person is going to show up with a crazy car. You just don't want the energy in your life. So just do some warding workings and, pray and do whatever it is that you do. I'm not going to give your mojo works for you. I'm not going to say which way is best. I'll just say lean towards a protection sort of thing. Maybe like a protection / invisibility working. Where if you normally will go to your local grocery store and that person will be there, you'll be able to skate by them without them really seeing you. There's like they'll be focused on something else, or and they won't be able to subtly pick up on your energy. So those hand in hands will do great. Now, how you go about doing it is pretty simple. When it comes to spell work and magic, that's a universal construct. That's just universal. Magic is magic. We all blew out candles. That's simplicity within itself. But wishes, everyone's done that. But for those that are interested, Psalm 91, if you're more into the Bible flow, black pepper, black tourmaline, vinegar, and a bit of ammonia. Look those things up, combine them, do how you work with it, okay? For my craft practitioners, honestly, look towards a protective deity, or look towards building amulets or talismans. Wiccans, I would say, call forth the Lord and Lady, so forth and so on, because I know a lot are gonna bash me on this, but not every witch calls a Lord and Lady. Some witches I know don't even call in a deity. So I have always been and always will be that Wicca is a religion, witchcraft is a practice. No disrespect to either, because I was a Wiccan once. I just transferred into witch. So, and Wicca is a very beautiful tradition. Don't think them Wiccans can't get up in your ish. Because I know some Wiccans that'll light somebody up. Not in a, but they don't run around just picking on people. But when it comes to somebody messing with that Wiccan that's been at it for like 30 years and they like, oh, they think I just be in the field dancing with a bunny rabbit. Oh, nah, let me go into my temple and call it. Deity show up. Belial be popping up bail. You're like, bruh, okay, I'm gonna stop going into that. I'm gonna stop, You see clearly, clairvoyancy. You see through the person's bull crap. So just make sure you stay clear of their bull crap. Okay? I think I'm gonna leave it there because my throat's kind of drying up and all that. Hopefully this resonates in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. Disclaimer, okay? I mentioned a couple names that can be found in a book called The Goetia. They have been demonized over the many years. If you find those beings interesting, go research them. They're not bad beings, but they do deserve sincerity and respect. So don't think you gotta go in there with a big broom and pop, 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 or a sword or a thame or a dagger or salt or Dean Winchester or Sam. Yeah, take Sam. He thinks things through. Oh God, Jensen's gonna pop up like, what are you saying? Anyway, y'all, that's all I got. Check the information down below if you want to book me, so forth and so on. And this reading kind of got corny, funny at the end, so hopefully everybody laughed at me. If not, I'm sorry. Until then, peace.